This is News 18 Network. India's largest news network.
From the Ministry of Education, which has taken a serious note of the tragic suicide of the PhD scholar at IIT Kanpur. Remember, this was the second such incident in just 3 weeks. A committee has now been constituted to investigate the case and will submit its report within 15 days. The panel will also focus on strengthening institutional mechanisms to safeguard the emotional and mental well-being of students across India's premier institutes. Let's quickly take that forward with Simran Babbar, who's also joining us with more. Simran, many would actually want to ask. We'll take that question in just a bit, but we can tell you that this committee is going to be led by the chairperson of the National Education Technology Forum, that is Anil Sahasratbuddhe. And let's take this forward with Simran Babbar, who's joining me with the latest. Simran, many would say, is this a little too late, such a measure coming in, given that there have been suicide cases earlier as well?
Well, absolutely. There will be concerns following this decision by the Ministry of Education. Well, that's the Department of Higher Education that has given up the order looking at the severity of this case, which is taking the cognizance of the recent unfortunate incident where at the IIT Kanpur, the suicide case has come forward. Well, this incident has once again also at the statement of the university has, as it said, that it has also brought the condition, the importance of strengthening institutional mechanism. So importantly, the points where the constitution of the committee, which has also been formed by the ministry, has been done. It also has members like Joint Secretary of the higher education as well, Professor Anil Sahasratbuddhe and Dr. Jitendra Nakwal as well as the member. And also, in fact, it is going to review the extent of the compliance by the IIT Kanpur according to the guidelines, and also review the cases of such suicide cases, right, including examinations otherwise as well. And it is also going to submit the report within a 15 days of time. And it is likely to also now interact with other stakeholders in IIT Kanpur, which are also going to seek relevant records or information if required for this particular case.
So, 65 student suicides at IITs alone have been reported in just the last 5 years, as has been highlighted by the IIT alumni group. They are now demanding accountability. Is this now also going to is this also now going to...
Hello and welcome. You're watching CNN News 18 with me, Shreya. Let's start with headlines at 9 a.m. Prime Minister Modi steps up the South push to address the BJP rallies in Kerala and Tamil Nadu today ahead of the key poll battles. All southern states unite against the G Ramji bill, with Kerala having passed a resolution against the bill. Rahul Gandhi mocks the bill's name and BJP hits back. BRS Working President KT Rama to appear before the Jubilee Hills ACP office in connection with the phone tapping case. IPAC raids standoff, where ED chief to visit Bengal amid street and court clashes set up to meet officials and governor. Bangladesh firm on not playing the T20 World Cup in India despite risk of exclusion. Pakistan signals support. Tournament now faces uncertainty. Now, the top story developing at this hour. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is stepping up the BJP's southern campaign in the poll-bound states of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Today at 11:30 a.m., the Prime Minister will address a rally in Thiruvananthapuram, his first after the BJP's historic mayoral victory in the city. Later in the day at 3 p.m, Modi will take the stage in Chengalpattu, Tamil Nadu, where the spotlight will be on the National Democratic Alliance's show of unity. Leaders from across the NDA spectrum, including the AIADMK, PMK and AMMK, are expected to share the dais with the Prime Minister, projecting a formidable front against the DMK-Congress combination. With the development projects in Kerala and a rainbow coalition in Tamil Nadu, Modi's southern push is being seen as a decisive moment in the BJP's bid to expand its footprint in the region. Now we're just getting this news where Prime Minister Modi is set to go to Kerala today at 11 a.m. and he's having a meeting with all the allies in Thiruvananthapuram. His first after the BJP's historic mayoral victory in the city. We're given to understand that later in the day on the Prime Minister's itinerary at 3 p.m. he will take the stage in Tamil Nadu, Chengalpattu, where the spotlight will be on the National Democratic Alliance. The show of unity of the alliance will definitely be on show. The leaders from across the NDA spectrum are expected to share the dice. Now joining us now is CNN News 18's Neetu Regukumar. Neetu, thank you for joining us. And now, could you set the scene for us? Are the crowds being mobilized as a show of strength, or is the BJP actually breaking ground in the south?
See, as far as Kerala and Thiruvananthapuram is concerned, they have got a victory in the Thiruvananthapuram corporation, which is a major thing for the BJP to get the corporation in the capital city itself. So if you look at the vote share, there has been an increase from 2014. The vote share has increased, but in the local bodies across, if you look at, we cannot say that there is a huge increase in the vote share also. But winning the corporation is something which has been huge. But what the BJP has also been promising the people of Thiruvananthapuram is that within 45 days of BJP coming to power in the Thiruvananthapuram corporation, the Prime Minister will come to Trivandrum and a blueprint for the development of the city will be handed over to the mayor, and then there will be projects announced. So this was how the BJP had campaigned and they had promised several times. But what we are getting to understand is that that is not really happening today. They were hoping that that would happen, but what they are saying that is there was not enough time, only about 25 to 30 days since this has happened. So that is something which has actually dampened the spirits, we can say, of the people of Thiruvananthapuram. But if you look at the larger prospects of BJP in the state, they have been trying to make inroads in the state, and the demography of the state also plays a major role. They have been trying to reach out to the Christian minority. Every time the BJP makes inroads into that, we can see that in some other part of the country there will be some attack against the minorities, and then all that will snowball back here in the state of Kerala also. And BJP's biggest trouble in Kerala has been that the Hindu community has by and large stood with the CPIM. In the past elections, we can see that CPIM's vote in certain places, especially in some of their pockets, have eroded. So this has given hope for the BJP. So they are trying their best to make this 2026 assembly push a couple of seats which BJP has very high hopes, and 3 of them are in Thiruvananthapuram district itself. So this whole Thiruvananthapuram push is happening. Home Minister Amit Shah was here. He took on an attack against the Pinarayi Vijayan government and the Congress and the UDF. When Home Minister Amit Shah was here, he raised the issue of Sabrimala. Then he spoke about Jamaat-e-Islami and PFI, and stating that the UDF and LDF cannot stop them. So this is something which time and again the BJP has been raising, and they have raised this issue. Now with Prime Minister Modi addressing the workers at Putturikandam Maidanam in Thiruvananthapuram, where after this historic win by the BJP, we'll have to wait and watch what the Prime Minister will say. But all eyes are on that, and people are eagerly waiting for that.
Right. Thank you, Neetu. And do stay on with us. We are also joined by CNN News 18's Purnima Murali. Purnima, thank you for joining us. Now, Kerala is a state that has historically resisted the BJP. So what kind of momentum is expected to be seen today?
Well, the BJP is trying to stitch together a grand alliance ahead of the 2026 State Assembly polls. While players like TTV Dinakaran, who in fact quit the NDA fold and rejoined the NDA fold, they are also trying to woo smaller players, including late Vijay Khan's party, the DMDK. O. Pannirselvam is also in talks with the NDA, but today the banner at the venue does not have images of the DMDK or OPS. So at the moment discussions are still going on. We'll have to wait and see if they'll be able to get the DMDK on board, because all eyes on that as well, to have a grand alliance. And the only question is whether TVK, whether there is a possibility of Vijay Thamuraga Vetrikaragam joining hands with the NDA. TVK continues to reiterate that their political enemy is the DMK and ideological enemy is the BJP. But the question is whether that will happen in the coming days, considering the setbacks that Vijay and his party they faced over the last couple of weeks. So all eyes on that. But at the moment, DMDK not on board, and BJP is hopeful of surprises even before elections.
Right. Now, Neetu, coming to you, how much of the G bill is expected to be discussed on the ground today? Is this resonating with the voters?
Well, see, taking away the Manrega bill is something which has been raised in the state of Kerala time and again, and this is a state which has given this employment and the people have taken it quite seriously. There are people who are on the grassroots levels who are dependent on this. So even when the Congress had a protest against this, we could see that there was a large mobilization of these workers on the ground coming for this protest outside the Raj Bhavan in Thiruvananthapuram. So that is something which, yes, it is resonating with the people of Kerala, because these are direct beneficiaries and they are being told that this is going to affect, and the state is already talking about issues with the finances and how the centre is not giving them their share, and how the centre is choking the state financially. At a state like this, a 60-40 percentage that the state will also have to shell out. So that is something which the states and the opposition is trying to communicate to the people, that ultimately this will end this program and the people are the beneficiaries for this. The state also continuously raising that with GST, you're taking away all the tax, that states don't have the right to tax except in a few parameters, and then you're not giving the revenue or you're not giving the due share for the states. So that is something again which is a serious campaign that is being taken on the ground.
Right. Now, Purnima, coming to you, there's a whole centre. First, let's take a look at reaction from the Home Minister.
हमारा अंतिम लक्ष्य है कमल निशान की केरल में सरकार बनाना, भाजपा का मुख्यमंत्री लाना। हमारा लक्ष्य है केरल को पूर्ण विकसित बनाना, केरल को देश विरोधी ताकतों से सुरक्षित करना, और केरल के अंदर जो सदियों से आस्था की ताकत है, वो आस्था की ताकत की भी रक्षा करना। लक्ष्य तक पहुंचने का एक पड़ाव है। हमारा अंतिम लक्ष्य है, अब केरल की जनता भी मानती है कि तीनों काम यूडीएफ और एलडीएफ नहीं कर सकते हैं, केवल नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में एनडीए ही ये काम कर सकता है।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Tamil Nadu coincides with the State Assembly moving a resolution against the centre's VB-G bill. The DMK says the scheme must restore Mahatma Gandhi's name, echoing Kerala's earlier resolution and adding to the growing chorus of opposition. In Karnataka, the controversy has escalated into a dramatic showdown between the Governor, Gehlot, and the Siddaramaiah government after the Governor refused to read a cabinet-approved speech critical of the bill. Meanwhile, Rahul Gandhi has mocked the bill's name, calling it a mere slogan. With Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka all pushing back, the bill has triggered a rare show of southern unity against the centre. Let's listen in.
गलत जीएसटी और अब ये इसका नए लॉ का नाम क्या है, मैं नाम ही नहीं जानता इसका, क्या है? ग्राम जी क्या है? ग्राम जी पता नहीं क्या। हाँ,
Our alliance is intact. Now we have formed a good alliance, formidable alliance. The problem is in the India alliance. The problem is within the Congress. Manik Thakur has told he is going on leave. So he is following the footsteps of his leader, Rahul Gandhi, who goes on leave on very, very sensational period, that is to do in the election or parliamentary sessions. So in the Congress is in a very disturbed mood. So India alliance is in a disturbed mood. So we are natural alliance. We have convened everyone. We are very happy that we have formed a formidable alliance.
Joining us now is CNN News 18's Pallavi Ghosh. Pallavi, thank you for joining us. Now, by visiting Tamil Nadu on the day of his resolution against a central bill, there's already a lot of controversy going on regarding the state versus centre. So what's your thought on this? Like, is the Prime Minister going ahead for a direct confrontation with the state?
No, we all know that, in a couple of days and weeks, possibly the dates are going to be announced for elections in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, West Bengal. And the BJP has made no bones about the fact that it doesn't want to be a fringe player. It very much wants to be an active partner in the politics of Tamil Nadu. And that's why the Prime Minister's major southern push. Last week he was in Bengal. This week he's going to be both in Kerala as well as in Tamil Nadu. And we saw the stitching up of many alliances by the BJP, where Mr. Piyush Goyal, who's in charge of Tamil Nadu, was very much there. So what the BJP wants to do is to project itself as a party, and it also understands, frankly speaking, it also understands that it does not have a mega presence down south. So it is very craftily stitching up alliances with other local or state level players, and also pitching itself as one party which can provide development to the southern states. The whole concept of double engine ki sarkar, the need for development to move beyond local regional politics, is a pitch which is going to be made by the Prime Minister, and that is exactly the reason why he's decided now to focus his attention down south.
Right. Now, in your opinion, does this controversy help the BJP consolidate its core, or is it going to risk energizing a unified southern bloc, which have now joined together in a rare unity?
Well, I mean, as a political party, the BJP certainly would want to be a player. I mean, they've made no bones about the fact that, they don't want to be seen only as a North Indian party. Most of the southern parties like the DMK or even the left and, of course, the Congress in Kerala have dismissed the BJP as a North Indian party, a Hindu party, which is peddling a wrong narrative, divisive narrative, and something which is trying to impose a North Indian culture on the unique southern culture. I think the Prime Minister wants to break that perception which is being built out about the BJP. If you remember, in the run-up to Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha, he made it a point also to travel down south to make the point that Ram is someone who binds north to south, east to west of India. So as the Prime Minister of the country, he's certainly going to put forward the development pitch, and that's the main purpose behind it. And BJP as a political party cannot be faulted or blamed if they do want to make a pitch for power in the southern states as well.
Right. Thank you, Pallavi, for giving us your crucial input. And now we're just getting a breaking news where amid Tamil Nadu government versus the governor showdown, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has called for ending the tradition of starting the first assembly session with the governor's customary address. Reacting to incidents in Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, he claimed the governors were acting as party agents and undermining the elected governments. Stalin plans to consult opposition parties and push for a constitutional amendment. Now, Purnima continues to be with us. Purnima, what are your thoughts on this statement coming in from the Chief Minister?
Well, Chief Minister time and again says that the DMK stands for the rights of the state, and it's not just Tamil Nadu, but he feels that southern states including Kerala, Karnataka are also ignored. On the one side, today there's a resolution that is going to be passed in the Assembly, which the Chief Minister had said earlier this week during the Assembly proceedings. This resolution aims to provide or ensure workers' safeguard is of utmost priority, and raises concerns over Manrega, saying that it is over the implementation as well as the funding part. These are some of the concerns that the Tamil Nadu government and the DMK as a party has raised. So this is definitely going to snowball in the assembly, with the BJP and the AIADMK now trying to oppose that and voice out their opinion against the resolution. So drama expected to unfold during the assembly proceedings when the resolution is likely to be passed.
Right. Now, could this pattern reflect a broader shift between the centre and state dynamics, like particularly in the states which are ruled by non-NDA governments? Right. So, could this pattern reflect a shift in the dynamics between the centre and state, particularly in the states which are ruled by the non-NDA governments?
Well, it is of course going to be a challenge, but remember, in the run-up to the 2026 state assembly polls, the DMK would raise all these issues as narratives, saying that the BJP hasn't done much for the state of Tamil Nadu, and only during polls does the BJP and its leaders talk about Tamil culture and Tamil pride. Otherwise, the BJP hasn't done much for the people of Tamil Nadu, and every policy and move by the BJP is aimed at being anti-Tamil. So that's the narrative that the DMK has set, and that is going to be the narrative that the DMK will continue to reiterate during their campaigns for the 26 state assembly polls.
Right. Now, in practice, we're given to understand that governors have largely followed the state prepared speech for the opening session. It's a tradition. So now the state's coming up and rejecting this vehemently. So how is that going to go down? Could it lead to a legal issue as well?
Well, MK Stalin in his tweet had also said that it's the same pattern that's followed or that's done in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, and now in Karnataka, where there's always governor versus state government, and that's a pattern in the southern states, and says that governor should hold the constitutional post and not act as politicians. And usually the assembly protocol is that the speech prepared by the state government should be read out by the governor. And this is the norm, this is the protocol that's been followed for year after year, and over the last couple of years that is not being done, especially in opposition ruled states. And this is the pattern in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, where the governors do not follow the protocol, and this is something that is being echoed in other southern states as well. And MK Stalin says that all opposition ruled states face this, and allege that the governor is acting as a politician and not talking as a governor. So this has been the accusation that's coming in from the DMK president, MK Stalin.
Right, thank you, Purnima, for bringing us the latest on that front. With that, we are now slipping into a very short break, but we'll be right back with more stories and updates. Stay tuned.
Before February 1, the hard questions. Can India sustain growth surge in an uncertain world? Here, India's sharpest stakes, reading the budget as it's written. Here, India's leading analysts, what the budget can and cannot fix. Budget 2026, Reforms Reloaded, only on CNN News 18. This is News 18 Network. India's largest news network.
From the Ministry of Education, which has taken a serious note of the tragic suicide of the PhD scholar at IIT Kanpur. Remember, this was the second such incident in just 3 weeks. A committee has now been constituted to investigate the case and will submit its report within 15 days. The panel will also focus on strengthening institutional mechanisms.
This is News 18 Network. India's largest news network.
Now shifting our focus to this year's Republic Day parade is set to make history. For the very first time, Kartavya Path will witness a phased battle array, a dynamic battlefield style formation where contingents move exactly as they would in combat. The parade will begin with a reconnaissance units, followed by artillery, missiles, logistics and personnel marching in full battle gear. The new format is designed to give citizens a real sense of how India's armed forces operate in war scenarios. Alongside this, the celebrations will mark the 150 years of Vande Mataram and showcase 30 tableau, a massive flypast and debut of the Bhairav Battalion. With European Union leaders as chief guests, the 77th Republic Day promises to be one of the most powerful displays of India's military might and cultural pride. Let's take a look.
Lieutenant Amit, if you can tell us, for the very first time, we are going to see the Scouts contingent. What is the role of these Scouts? Why these Scouts are very important for Indian Army, if you can tell us?
So it is a mixed Scouts contingent which has come for the first time here at Republic Day Parade, and I feel very honoured and privileged to be part of this contingent as a contingent commander.